TheChestnutMtnTinman here. We are out on Scarlett on the Insta360 X4 with my wireless mic. I finally checked the previous ride I did with it. It came out okay, not too bad. Out for a little ride, don't really have a destination in mind except for Ingalls toward the end. Nice out here. 86 degrees. I think the humidity's a little lower because it feels nice. Turn over to 41,000 miles on this ride. Lane. What they're cleaning that for there on the left. Jackson County's a big county like Hall and Gwinnett. You go here at the bottom of it, go all the way up to Maysville. Still be in Jackson County. don't miss riding the grasshopper on my mother-in-law's property. A lot of fun. Used to spend about 2.5 to 3 hours a week on it. Mowing the yard out there, which is no longer there. It's all a subdivision now. My mind that it's a gnarly subdivision. Good to be out here riding Scarlett. Don't forget to like, comment, words, emojis, or both. You know I love to hear from you. Be sure to let me know if you got something cool coming up or that has happened recently so I can go check it out. That's so many people now I can't keep up with it. So if you let me know, I can come check it out and see what you've been doing. I need to jump on everybody's from BAM and see what they put out. I got one more, I think, that I'll do from BAM with all the stickers and stuff I collected. Need to go watch and see what they put on from their rides and stuff. To have red doors on your firehouse like your red engine. Of course, a lot don't have red engines anymore. This barn over here on the right there on the right, might have to look at it. It was old and falling down and they tore it down, but I flew it first. I need to come back. I think I came back to fly that one and I had problems getting Bandit 1 in the air that day. Bandit 1's been giving me some headaches recently. Getting a little age on her. lot of restaurants in right up here on the right. Came home down 211 from the Blue Night meeting the other night, and that was a total failure in recording. Asian Kitchen, Chipotle, Papa John's. 90% of this here was out here. I took my copper magnetic bracelet and watch off to see if I can get some sun on the 3-inch white space on my wrist. Did my check-in with Fraser's. Oh, how many that gives me now for the month? Hoping and praying that they're coming around. I've got at least one good service rider. Now if they can get some qualified technicians to catch them up on work, get out of that 3-week put that quick release valve on it. Because I had the screw on one and I was like, well, maybe it's losing 3 pounds of air as you screw it off. Don't take a whole lot. So maybe that was the culprit. came down too bad.